All right, y'all. Today, I'm going to share with you a couple things that I've learned with my one day of trout fishing. Hopefully, help you catch a few more fish and me. We're going to find us a good place. Look at all this fog on the river. That water's so cold. It's got to be, it feels like it's in the 40s, but it could be 50s. And for August, it feels nice to be in there. I mean, it was great. It wasn't like sitting out in a boat out on the lake just melting. I'm gonna ease down through here, find me a spot to get started. Dang spider web. Oh, golly. This looks like a good area right here. We're gonna start here. Let me go up this way. Whoa. Oh man, this is nice. Alrighty, let me show you what I'm gonna start out with here. This might just be the best bait there is for catching trout. Like I said, I don't know anything about it much. This is my second day to do it. But out of the couple things that I tried yesterday, I didn't have flies. I don't have a fly rod, but that right there caught more fish than anything else I tried. So I've only got one of these today. If we break it off, we're gonna have to try something else, but we're gonna try this first. I've got it set up on, this is a 5/6 medium light rod, and this is a Carbon X, a PC Fun Carbon X reel, the 500 series. Very sweet little reel, especially for the money. I mean, it's relatively inexpensive. Very good reel. I'd encourage you to buy one of those if you're looking for a new reel. I'd give them a try. Today to look for is bigger rocks, and watching where the water was going over the rock, and it kind of makes a slacker area, and those fish seem to be hanging behind those rocks, or sometimes they were in front of those big rocks. So it's kind of weird how the current was doing up in the front of those bigger rocks, but that's how they seem to be yesterday. I'm just going to kind of ease this thing across there, and when it hits that swifter current, I just kind of slow my retrieve down and let it kind of go down the current as well, but just keeping it above the rocks. If you can tell, whoa, you see this water swift right here, and how it makes a slack spot right here, and it makes a seam, I'm guessing you'd call it, right through here. A lot of those fish were hanging in areas like that yesterday, where it would just be slack coming around, and I guess they're ambushing whatever they're looking for as it flows past it. Let's see if we can find something here this morning. Early like this, it's kind of hard for me to see those rocks and those little slacker areas. When the sun gets up a little more, I'll be able to see a little better. Know right where to cast. Right now I can't hardly tell. Oh, I had a bite. Golly, that was a hard bite too. Dang. One thing also on every bait, you gotta really be looking at the regulations when you go trout fishing, because they got some really crazy laws. Certain sections of rivers you can't use barbless, you can't use barbed hooks. You have to use barbless hooks. And then there's areas where you can't use live bait. So it's kind of weird. You always want to check your regulations when you go to somewhere like this to see what's what. This area right here, you have to not have any barbs. So every bait that I got to mash the barbs down on my hook. Make sure that I don't have any barbs, because we don't want to get in trouble with the law. We don't want to go to the trout jail. Well, I'm gonna try to get to another hole, I think. Just had the one bite over there. One thing that the fog that's coming off the river is making it pretty difficult to see those little, or them bigger boulders under the water. There's one. Oh gosh, that daggum barbless hooks, that's what happens to you. You lose them. He's right in that same spot over there where I had the other bite too. There's just a little short, small area. If you don't get in there and get the right cast, you don't get a bite. It's like they're hanging right in little specific spots, and if you don't get it right in there, you're not going to catch them. And I'm reeling this thing a little too fast because I can't see the bottom. It's so foggy and low light. I don't want to get it hung up first thing, so I'm kind of reeling it a little faster than I was yesterday. Let's go find another spot, and we'll come back here when the sun gets up a little brighter. Oh golly, hung my bait in the tree. This trail's only about as wide enough for a billy goat to go down. Oh yeah, I can get down right over here. It's nice down there. This is some hairy stuff right here. I think I can stand right over there and make some pretty good casts across this. Well, you don't want to slide off in one of them places. I don't meet no rattlesnake in here either. All right. Look at how steep an edge that is I just came down. We're gonna get one in here, I bet you. Okay, where are we gonna start? Let's throw up this way. Oh, had a bite right there at the bank. Oh, don't it? Right here in this little slack. There, oh, he hit it again. Little bitty ones, I think. Look at there. The heck is that thing? That's not a trout. What is that? Is it? What is that? Any of you guys know what that is? I don't know what that is. Leave a comment for me, please, sir, ma'am, if you know what that is. Let's get it back in there. That thing was fast. Well, that ain't what we came for, but we'll take it. There's something. I don't know what this is. He's pulling. Oh, it's a trout. Oh, golly. Stupid barbless hooks. Shoot. Well, we at least got to see a trout. I never realized how peaceful this kind of fishing is. I know why all these guys fish these creeks and stuff now. I'll definitely be doing more of it. I didn't realize it was this much fun. Well, I got to figure out how to get back up this cliff and try to move to another place. Without breaking a leg. There's something. Oh, it's not very big. It's another one of those things. Well, how they get that in their mouth? Is this one of those chub things? Creek chub? Is that what that is? I'll take it. I've fished some really good looking stuff, but I hadn't found another good hole that has trout in it yet. That ain't very big. That has to be the same little thing. It's a cute little rascal. Kind of looks like a largemouth, but he's not longer. Oh. Hard on my feet. I don't think it looks natural, maybe going upstream. As it does going the other way. Oh, slick. Well, this morning has started out pretty slow. I've only hooked one trout. I've been fishing about an hour, I guess. And that fish got away right at the bank. I don't know if it's the section of river that I'm in or the bait. Oh, there's something. Hey, that's a trout. He's strong. There we go. There we go. Look at there. Hey, be still, and I'll let you off. They don't be still though, that's the thing. That's a good one right there. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Let's get him back in there. Them suckers are slimy. This takes a little patience, I guess. One thing I've noticed since I've got down in this, the river's kind of deeper down in this area, and the fish don't seem to be set up as like they are up there. They're hiding behind those bigger boulders up in that swifter water where it's shallower, and it's a lot easier to target where you're going to cast. And in here, I'm finding that there just can be anywhere. There's not any real specific target to throw at where you know you're going to get a bite. Maybe there's another one in there. That was a good one there. Harder to line my cast up in this deeper water. And they can probably get a better look at it too, I would imagine. And realize, hey, that ain't something that we eat in here. They definitely want the bait going with the current or kind of across it, letting it drift down with it, because if you throw down current and reel it up, you don't get any bites at all. Caught little bitty one of those things. There's a bunch of those in here. If you had a little bitty bait, there ain't no telling how many of them you could catch. Oh, he's slippery too. He knows where the river's at. I see some good looking water down here. Got some rapids and stuff in it. A little thinner, flatter stuff. Oh man, that was a good one. Dadgummit. Shoot. That hit hard right there. It was after I had let it drift. There's a big rock right over there. And I just let it drift right down in front of it, and it grabbed it. They don't give you a second chance, that'll make you miss them. There's one. Oh, I lost that one too, and that one was in the swift current. Dang it. A lot more swifter than I've been fishing right there. Huh. Whew, that water feels good on my feet. Oh, that was a little fish, bit it right there. Ouch. Another thing I want to share with you guys is that I bought me some water shoes yesterday, thinking that this was going to be good to wade around in this river. Don't do it. These are just them old cheap rubber bottom. You will bust your butt in this river on this slick rocks. I guess there's some sort of special shoe to be able to walk around in here, because it ain't these. One thing I could tell would be a little more beneficial. I don't know if they would see it or what, but I can't see my line, and that makes it hard when you're letting it go down this current like this. Some sort of high vis line might be better. I don't know if the trout wouldn't like it. I'm not sure. Woo! Oh my goodness! Oh, dang it, that was the biggest one, and it was brown looking. Golly. I don't know if the camera's going to be able to get that or not. That thing leaped out of the water, dang, 3 feet. Shoot. Caught me counting my change, man. Woo, that was a good one. I didn't expect that. There's one. He's not near as big as that last one. Can't believe with that treble hook that one got off. Oh, dang it. Well, y'all, my wife's gonna wring my neck if I don't get home, so I gotta head to the house. We'll see you on the next one.